All right. It's called Everyone Knows Candy. And this was one of the story building ones. She enters the room and all eyes flock to her. Men or women, she constantly has to deter. It is a game, she for sure has the fame. The attention, her presence, everyone knows her name. She lures, she catches, and maybe she releases. She is bait? No, she is not. Will the fish end up in the pot? The steam, the seams, she seems to cause distress. She thinks all the men she meets just want to see her undress. Stress her, fetch her, she's a trophy in their mind. No facade, no game. She becomes stress as she caresses their mane. She moves across the coast, from Florida to Maine. Femme fatale, pray do tell, how has this stained her name? It is not purposeful, well maybe it is sometimes. No one considers her not fine. Homme fatale, the two do not even rhyme. It's time, some reflection. She focuses on herself. She meets a woman who she'd place at eye level on a shelf. The night, the balls, the glory, the falls dissipate as the earth revolves. And that's the first part. And then there's a
Wow.
continued section. Yeah.
Wow, beautiful.
This is a continued.
Continue. Are you going to continue the same?
Yeah,
Story?
it's a continuation. It's the next page.
Okay.
No moving, no stress. She feels resolved. All the old in her past. Wait, hold on. Something is hidden behind the glass. Through the window, a silhouette catches her eye. A spy, perhaps, she thinks, an eye for an eye. She opens the screen. What will be seen? Many possible fish have been greeted in the sea. The buzzing of bees, the flowers, the trees. She thinks she must follow the leads. The leads, the trail, no hail. It's a nice day out. She sees someone wandering about. Her wife reminds her not to doubt. She forgot to put her pills in her mouth. And then that's the end of the poem completely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Beautiful.
Interesting story.
yeah. And I had to explain it a little bit to Mr. Roy because the ending part is sort of, it can be confusing. But I have a reflection that I wrote for Mr. Tell's class as well on the poem. I say, I adore this work of mine, and before I give some insight, Candy alludes to the character Candy in the song Walk on the Wild Side, as well as the character Candy Ferocity from the series Pose. I wanted to establish Candy's admirable character, which is introduced in the first line. This also introduced an underlying perspective of the term femme fatale, which is ironically the title of a Nico and Velvet Underground song. And I also want to be unrestrictive in representing the desire of Candy, solidifying the title everyone, because not just one gender admires her. The attention is vicious in nature, and Candy has to constantly deter, as her beauty unfortunately causes individuals to see her as an object rather than a person. I also introduced a well-developed fishing metaphor, and it adds an interesting twist to the poem. If it is not already known, fish is a slang term used to describe the ability of an individual to exude femininity. I also utilize wordplay and alliteration, especially in the play on seam. And in the following lines, I further build on the themes of objectification and control. Before I run out of space, I want to highlight the terms femme fatale and homme fatale. It zooms in on the struggles that women may face culturally that aren't even thought of for others. When I mention Candy finding someone who she'd place at eye level on a shelf, I'm trying to display the equality Candy sees in the relationship, which she has never experienced before. The end of the poem spirals into another twist, which ends with a clear solution to reality. She was hallucinating and she forgot to take her medication that stops.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. That's
Yeah.
what motivated the poem. That's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell you, I had forgotten the name of the character,
Yeah.
but as I went through the poem, a couple of places I got that hit of exactly that Walk on the Wild Side.
Yeah.
It's somewhere in there.
Yes.
And you might consider, I mean, if you go through that song with its characters,
Yeah.
you might make that into a series.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, of the
Yeah.
different characters in the song,
Yeah.
and then let's see, and it's I'm forgetting his name. Wrote the song.
Oh, yeah, Lou Reed.
Lou
Reed.
Reed, right? So, I mean, there's a a possible series.
Yeah,
And then-
Mr. Tells talked about that too when he went through my anthology. He was talking about, let's see, oh, I don't have his, like, written down things in here. I forget what he said. He was talking about Andy Warhol's Factory. Yeah, and how it relates to the Velvet Underground. And also the Candy, the series Pose is about like ballroom culture during like the AIDS epidemic. And there was this character, Candy Ferocity, who I think passes eventually from AIDS, was really represented what the poem was. So a lot of it was taken from her.